If your creatinine keeps creeping higher every time you get your blood work done, I want you to stay with me for the next few minutes. Because today, we're talking about something that almost nobody explains clearly. Not your doctor during a rushed appointment, not the pamphlets you get at the clinic, and certainly not most videos online. We're talking about the foods you eat between meals. Those small choices that seem insignificant. The handful of snacks you reach for in the afternoon. The things you eat while watching television. The food sitting in your kitchen right now. What if some of those choices were quietly making life harder for your kidneys? And what if a few simple changes could help support your kidney health in a way that feels realistic and sustainable? Now, I need to be clear from the beginning. These snacks are not a cure for kidney disease. They won't magically reverse years of kidney damage. And they should never replace the advice of your doctor or kidney specialist. But what they can do is help support your body by reducing unnecessary strain and providing nutrients that many people with kidney concerns often overlook. And the fifth snack on today's list is one that surprises almost everyone. In fact, many people have spent years avoiding it because they assumed it wasn't kidney-friendly. Let's start with something that may completely change how you think about creatinine. Most people believe creatinine itself is the problem. It isn't. Creatinine is a signal. Think of it like the check engine light in your car. The light isn't the problem. It's telling you something needs attention. Creatinine is a waste product that your kidneys normally filter out. When kidney function slows down, creatinine begins to build up in the bloodstream. That's why doctors monitor it so closely. But here's what many people don't realize. Every single day, your kidneys respond to thousands of tiny choices. How much water you drink, how much sodium you consume, how well your blood sugar is controlled, how much inflammation is present in your body, and yes, the snacks you choose between meals. Let's look at the first one. Snack number 1, red grapes. I know exactly what some of you are thinking. Grapes? Aren't those full of sugar? That's a fair question. But red grapes offer something unique. Inside their dark red skin are natural compounds that researchers have studied for years because of their antioxidant properties. As we age, our bodies experience more oxidative stress. You can think of oxidative stress as wear and tear happening inside the body, and kidneys are particularly vulnerable to it. That's one reason kidney function often declines over time. Red grapes contain naturally occurring plant compounds that may help the body defend itself against some of that stress. The key is portion size, not a giant bowl, not grape juice, not raisins, fresh whole red grapes. A small serving can be a refreshing snack that feels satisfying without overwhelming your daily nutrition goals. And here's a simple trick many people find helpful. Pair a few grapes with a source of protein. That combination often helps people feel fuller longer and may reduce the temptation to reach for processed snack foods later. Now, let's move to snack number 2. And this one is especially important if you're over 60. Snack number 2, egg whites. Have you ever felt confused about protein? One article tells you to eat more. Another tells you to eat less. Then someone else says protein damages the kidneys. It's enough to make anyone frustrated. The reality is more complicated. As we get older, maintaining muscle becomes incredibly important. Loss of muscle strength can affect balance, mobility, independence, and overall quality of life. But at the same time, people with kidney disease often need to be thoughtful about the types and amounts of protein they consume. That's where egg whites become interesting. They provide high-quality protein without many of the components that can create challenges for certain kidney patients. They're affordable, easy to prepare, easy to digest, and incredibly versatile. Some people enjoy them scrambled. Others boil eggs and remove the yolks. Some make a quick egg white snack in the microwave. What matters most is consistency. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is relying on highly processed snack foods because they're convenient. A few prepared egg whites often take only minutes and provide far more nutritional value. But don't go anywhere, because the next snack is probably the most misunderstood food on this entire list. Snack number 3, potatoes. Yes, potatoes. I can already hear some people saying, wait a second, I thought kidney patients were supposed to avoid potatoes. And that's exactly why this topic is so interesting. The preparation method changes everything. Many foods aren't simply good or bad. Context matters. Preparation matters. Portion size matters. When potatoes are prepared properly, some people with kidney concerns may be able to enjoy them as part of a balanced eating plan. What surprises most people is how satisfying potatoes can be compared to many typical diet foods. Let's be honest. Most people aren't excited about rice cakes. Most people don't dream about celery sticks. But a properly prepared potato can feel like real food, comforting food, the kind of food that makes healthy eating easier to maintain long-term. And long-term consistency is what truly matters. Not perfection, not extreme restrictions. Consistency. Now, before I reveal snack number 4, I want you to think about something. How many of your daily snacks come from a package? How many have ingredients you can't even pronounce? Leave a comment below and let me know. because what we're about to discuss next is one of the most overlooked foods for healthy aging. Snack number 4, cauliflower. I'll be honest, when most people hear the word cauliflower, they don't get excited, but they should. Cauliflower is one of those rare foods that quietly does a lot of things well. It's versatile, it's filling, and it works in dozens of different recipes. You can roast it, steam it, mash it, turn it into a rice substitute, or enjoy it as a simple snack. What makes cauliflower particularly interesting is that it belongs to a family of vegetables known for containing beneficial plant compounds. Researchers continue to study these compounds because of their potential role in supporting overall health and helping the body manage inflammation. And inflammation matters, because chronic inflammation doesn't just affect one part of the body, it affects everything, including the cardiovascular system, including metabolic health, and including the kidneys. Many people spend years searching for expensive supplements while completely overlooking foods like cauliflower that can easily fit into everyday life. Now, let's get to the final snack, the one most people never expect. Snack number 5, macadamia nuts. If you've avoided nuts because you're concerned about your kidneys, listen carefully. Not all nuts are the same. That's an important distinction. Many people lump all nuts together, but different nuts have very different nutritional profiles. Macadamia nuts stand out because they contain healthy fats and offer satisfying crunch that many people miss when trying to eat healthier. And let's be honest, one of the hardest parts of changing your diet is feeling deprived. Nobody wants to feel like every enjoyable food has been taken away. Macadamia nuts help solve that problem. A small serving can be incredibly satisfying. Many people find that they stay full longer and are less tempted to reach for processed snacks later in the day. Just remember, a little goes a long way. These are not foods to eat by the handful. Portion awareness matters, but when enjoyed mindfully, they can be a smart addition to a kidney-conscious lifestyle. Final takeaway. So let's quickly review. Red grapes, egg whites, properly prepared potatoes, cauliflower, and macadamia nuts. 5 simple foods. Nothing exotic, nothing expensive, nothing that requires a special online order. Just practical choices that many people can find at their local grocery store. And here's what I want you to remember. Kidney health isn't built in a single day. It's built through hundreds of small decisions repeated over time. The water you drink, the foods you choose, the habits you maintain, the appointments you keep, the medications you take as prescribed. These things add up. If your creatinine has been rising, don't panic. Use it as motivation. Use it as information. Use it as a reason to start making one small improvement today. Not 10 changes. Not 20. Just one. Because one consistent change is often more powerful than a dozen changes that only last a week. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. How old are you? What's your latest creatinine level or GFR? And which of these 5 snacks surprised you the most? I'd love to hear from you. Take care of yourself and take care of those kidneys. They're working for you every single minute of every single day.